Sussexes' cruel plots to overshadow Queen caught on tape as Zara shouts at Has You Have to Stop Meg. As the royals lurch from one controversy to the next, one member of the family has so far managed to stay out of the limelight and on good terms with everyone, the Queen's first granddaughter, Zara Tindall. As no-nonsense as they come, 40-year-old Zara has inherited her mum's businesslike attitude and dedicated work ethic, but even she's had just about enough of Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. New ID understands fed-up Zara plans to have a firm word with her younger cousin, after the Sussexes' latest spate of controversial moves, including Meghan confirming she's launching her Spotify podcast series in June, which will compete for column inches against the Queen's Jubilee. Meanwhile, Harry, 37, has launched yet another lawsuit against a UK newspaper, this time claiming the Mail on Sunday injured his feelings by reporting that he never legitimately promised to pay for his family's security when they returned to the UK from California. He claims he did, at a meeting in Sandringham in January 2020, which was also reportedly attended by the monarch, Prince Charles and Prince William, leading some insiders to suggest lawyers might try to call them as witnesses. This was the final straw for Zara, who is incredibly close with her grandmother and can't stand seeing Harry and Meghan playing games during the twilight of her life, says a source. She's tried to sit back quietly and not take sides as the rest of her cousins have battled it out, but one thing she won't hear of is having her grandmother's Platinum Jubilee celebrations overshadowed by a podcast from California. She wants to tell Harry to pull his head in and stop Meghan from doing something so blatantly conniving. The source adds, Harry and Meghan have had this Spotify podcast deal up their sleeves, sitting dormant, for almost 2 years. So why choose the same month as the Queen's Jubilee celebrations to release it? It doesn't sit right with Zara at all. A palace insider says Zara's intervention echoes her own mother Princess Anne's protectiveness of the Queen. The rest of the family is very relieved that Zara is finally preparing to step in, because everyone knows Harry will listen to her, says the source. She very much takes after her mum and won't tolerate nonsense, and the thought of anyone ruining what is likely to be the Queen's last hurrah is unacceptable to Zara. In other news, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle could regret not attending the memorial service for his grandfather Prince Philip at Westminster Abbey tomorrow, and the Queen is likely to be very upset but cannot change his mind, royal experts say. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expected to remain at home in Montecito, California, while the rest of the royal family gather in London for the poignant event. It comes as the 37-year-old Duke pursues a legal challenge against the Home Office after being told he would no longer be given the same degree of personal protective security when visiting from the US, despite offering to pay for it himself. The service will be shown on BBC One between 10:30 a.m. and 12:15 p.m. tomorrow in the UK, but this will be 2:30 a.m. to 4:15 a.m. local time for the Sussexes. Mail Online has asked a spokesman for the couple whether they will be watching on TV overnight. Harry last returned to the UK 8 months ago to unveil the statue of his late mother Diana, Princess of Wales in London on July 1 with his brother Prince William. The Duke, one of the Queen and Philip's 8 grandchildren, is the only top-level royal not attending tomorrow's service, which was organised by the monarch. Royal author Phil Dampier told Mail Online today, "It's very sad that Harry and Meghan won't be at Prince Philip's memorial service, and I think one day Harry might regret it. He has said that he doesn't feel safe without Scotland Yard security, but to me that sounds like an excuse not to come back to the UK and indicates the rift with his blood family is still bad." Harry was always very fond of his grandfather and was deeply honoured when he took over from him as Captain General of the Royal Marines, but sadly that didn't last long. Royal commentator Victoria Arbiter also said Harry could regret not attending the service, and that royal family members very rarely say no to events such as these.